1-3, the police are requesting an ambulance to detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Rock Street.
Okay, there we go. Do a mic check real quick. Get the game on screen. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna mute the desktop output real quick so I can do a mic check for audio. Unmute. Alright, test, test, test. Cool. So currently I have my compressor disabled. I just wanted to see what my audio would sound like. And this is with the compressor re-enabled. Cool, we'll stick with the compressor. Alright. Good morning. It is 7:50 my time. So we'll go ahead and get back into Lost Planet 3. I probably won't be streaming Lost Planet 3 all day, and I may end the stream and restart it just for managing purposes of the videos, because I will be downloading them from Twitch and putting them onto my YouTube channel to enter a stream archive like I've done with all my other series that I've played through. But at some point I should switch to playing the Forever Winter. Their early access drops today, so I'm super excited to give that a wag and see how that game feels and plays out, and I'm going to see about getting some of my friends to join me in that. We will take breaks as needed throughout this stream. I don't have anything else going on today, so I will be streaming as long as humanly possible and I have the energy for. Alright, so enough with that. Let me grab my controller and we'll get back into it. So yesterday we finished up at what I can only imagine is the first mission, and now we're going back out to go and look for a team of folks who got lost.
Okay, slight problem. Looks like the blast doors got frozen over solid. You'll need to manually force open the hydraulic door pistons with your claw.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I had the... what's it called? Stream open so I could see the video quality, because my bitrate's been a bit unstable. Streaming on Twitch at 8,000 bitrate's not exactly ideal, just because that's the cap that you can stream at, but it is the minimum for streaming 1080p at 60 FPS. I could drop the frame rate, but I mean, we'll make it work.
Great, now the other one. It's on the opposite wall. That should do it. Opening blast doors now. Be careful out there.
Okay, let's figure out how we use this grapple. Oh, whoa. Alright, so in most games, Lost Planet games, it's usually X or B. I don't know if he's just gonna automatically. Okay, he does automatically deploy it when you fall off.
Is there anybody out there?
I'm here, fellas. You got pretty lucky. Landed on a solid outcropping. Seems stable enough. Anybody hurt?
Our life support's offline, and we could really use some air. Can you take a look at the exhaust on the TCS exchanger? It must have gotten crushed in the fall.
Yeah, I see it. Purge tubes are all tangled up. Give me a sec. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah! I can hear the life support kicking in now. Thanks, Jim. You're a lifesaver.
All right, you fellas sit tight. The rescue teams will be down here in a jiff.
Thanks, new guy. I already like you better than LaRoche.
Oh, there is an intercover system. Oh, he doesn't have a range attack. Oh no, it's the ones that blow up. Shucks. Oh wow, it is tough. Oh, he does have a range attack, okay. Switch weapons in on person. Oh, hold Y, okay. Specialized component. Give this new upgrade with the pistol a try. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, an assault rifle. It's not the FAMAS from the other Lost Planet games. I wonder if that's in this one. Or if it hasn't been designed yet. I say FAMAS, it's a bullpup rifle. It looks like a FAMAS, like a very simplified. I actually don't know if it's actually called a FAMAS either. I just think my only familiarity with that specific bullpup rifle is from the COD series of games. Oh, audio log.
Survival tip number 1. Know your storms. There are 5 classes of storms based on unique characteristics. In ascending order of severity, they are Chancellor, Cardinal, Bishop, Monarch, and Emperor. Details can be found on page 185 of your NEVIC operations manual. Memorize and know the difference. Stay safe, stay educated.
Awesome. All right. I don't know what kind of scalability that adds to the world. There's gonna be a lot of secrets.
Excellent work, Peyton. Now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. We surveyed a new thermal pocket nearby at Hanneman's Basin, and we'll need you to plant a T-post to drain the pocket. This is probably your most important duty, keeping the base supplied with T-energy. Uploading the coordinates to you now.
Hiya, Gracie. Got your message loud and clear. And the tunes. Great thought. Thanks. I'm here in one piece. Might be overstating it, but we made it. I'm safe. Just getting oriented. Yeah, there's nothing awkward about this at all. Guess we're gonna have to get used to it. Keep sending, okay? Remind me why I'm out here doing this. I miss you.
I don't really know about the current state of Earth and Lost Planet. It sounds like there's an energy crisis on Earth, but it doesn't really expand on like what that's caused, if it is at all causing any issues. I don't think we've ever gotten a Lost Planet game that explores the conditions of Earth and like why people are on EDN3 beyond the scope of like an energy crisis. And mind you, we didn't know really anything about EDN3 or why we were here until, I would argue, this one. This Lost Planet. Because I don't think they cover it very much in Lost Planet 1.
Jim, your remittance transfers have been set up as requested. 15% of your contract payments will be paid out to you in the form of T-energy, since that has become the normal currency around the base. The rest of your earnings will be credited to the account on Earth you provided. Bada body out.
Are we about to throw down a large acrid? The category G acrid, I think is what they call the big ones.
Delta Station, looks like we've got another sudden Emperor-class storm heading in from blind sector north-northeast. You've got 2 minutes to secure storm shutters and hightail it down to the hangar. Let's move.
Epsilon class. Oh.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Did we just get frozen solid? Oh, I see. Ouch. Wait, how does this aiming system work? There we go. Okay. Oh, he's gonna... This is how it is. They did say the pack hunters. Ouch. Oh boy. Alright. There's a... Oh. I see. Ouch. Oh, you can throw it in their mouth. Oh. Reload. All right. Well, before we go that way, what's over here? Nothing. Okay. It's looking like potentially some kind of, I don't know. We're about to throw down with an anchor. Looks like got some potential platforming and ammo. Yep, there it is. Pack Hunter. Alpha, maybe. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Getting a hang of how to fight in this game. Interesting, it's a mini... Oh, it's not rapidly clicking B. Oh, never mind. Yeah, these are very different than the ones in Lost Planet 1.
It's your job to keep Coronas fueled by finding these thermal pockets on your own, planting T-posts, and maintaining them when they're full. Harvest them regularly and you'll be raking in the credits in no time.
Okay, so they're
Got it,
like
boss?
passive income
I think this work
sources.
is just my speed.
Interesting.
And so it went for weeks and months until the extraordinary became commonplace. Dealing with the cold mile life became the new routine. Intense and surreal, but routine. I kept my sanity and wits by not thinking too deeply about what I was seeing and doing. It got lonesome sometimes, out in the Badlands. Music and weekly messages from the missus kept me company. I was making great dough, getting choice contracts. And that was the point after all. I made friends with the crew. They're a right good sort, those guys. Even LaRoche, for all his bluster, had his moments. For better or worse, I became Braddock's go-to guy. It had its benefits. But sometimes being the one to get the call meant you ended up in some damn strange situations.
What's
wrong?
Plenty.
Harmonizers almost out of juice. One time I want an acre to attack.
Where was I?
Something about getting the call.
Yeah, right. Well, now you know how hard it is to communicate off-world. In those days, Nivek had a workaround. An antenna relay on the
Highest peak in the area, so we can call home to Mama with minimal storm interference. It's our lifeline. 2 hours ago, it went offline, and we don't know why. We're effectively cut off from sending and receiving any off-world communications. Some acrid probably got his claws into it.
So once again, you expect me to march out there and fight a horde of monsters in a rig without weapons, huh? Do you know how much of my income I waste on repairs? I want guns on my rig, a simple chain gun.
My hands are tied. Nevek regulations.
Yes, don't weaponize the construction vehicles, but I mean in this case...
Nothing. I'm not gonna jeopardize my operation because of your nerve deficit. It's called hazard pay for a reason.
Oh, please.
Hey, boss. Just noticed ComSat's offline.
Yeah.
Mind if I hustle down to the relay station? Give her a gander?
I was just talking to Mr. LaRoche about that very thing. Apparently he's got some concerns about making nice with the wildlife.
Well, no, I don't want to just snake a man's contract.
No. Take it. Get yourself killed.
Not for at least double, I mean.
Done.
What?
Be back by supper time.
I enjoy these characters. They're very
No time to lose, Jim.
would it
Go
be
check
wrong
out the communications relay and report
to
back.
call them
Chop.
authentic in nature? I don't know how else you would describe it. It's the vibe I get. They're very authentic in nature.
Quartermaster Powers would like to inform the crew that new stock from the latest supply drop is now available.
Mr. Payton, this is Dr. Kovac. Can you read me?
Loud and clear, Doc. Kinda told you can call me Jim.
As you like, Mr. Jim. I was hoping you could pay me a visit in my lab as your circumstances and logistics allow. Oh, and I believe I'm to mention that remuneration is involved.
So you have a job for me?
I believe I made that abundantly clear.
Oh, abundantly. I'll drop by soon, Doc.
Sorry, I'm seeing if there's any more audio logs here. I don't really know if, like, at the set pool or area.
Fellas, you want to take the elevator up to Delta Station? You need clearance first. Because you're absolutely in on our last warrant.
It looks like new things do appear. Well, that wasn't there last time.
What'll it be?
Hunting rifle. We've got the assault rifle. Interesting, it is a Nevek assault rifle. Salvage components. Okay.
Come back anytime, eh?
We won't spend any money. I want to see what's at what rig upgrades exist. Also, we gotta see what this dock wants. Oh, there's just another elevator. I think the workshop is back here.
Sweet. Let's do this thing.
Okay.
All right, let's get you upgraded. Oh, you won't be disappointed.
Looks like those are for free, so grab those and then grab double arm smash.
You were gonna dig that one.
And yeah.
Always a pleasure, my man.
So those don't use T energy, just the weapon upgrades do.
What'll it be?
Do we want to save up for the sniper is the question. I think I will grab the ammunition belt.
See yous around.
Just because a little bit of extra ammo might come in handy later down the road. Alright, laboratories on the top floor. Where's this guy again? Is he gonna say something?
Hey, Jim. How's Hank?
Sprouting up like a beanstalk.
See if there's anything new here.
He needed something to take his mind off the cold, so I gave him my brother's guitar. For never having taken...
So I was just walking by.
Any idea how hard it is to keep a hot meal hot around here? Hell, we're still living off MREs. Look, if we want to build morale around here, let me build a hydroponic garden. I got 2 words for you, Jim. Heirloom tomatoes. Think about it.
Not a lie, that soup was looking good. A low poly soup.
After months of rolling blackouts to fight record strains on the power grid, the president is attempting to tackle the national energy crisis head-on. This morning, he unveiled a new energy bill promoting energy-efficient homes and alternative energy production. Critics complain the bill is flimsy and does nothing to address the soaring energy prices across the globe. Meanwhile, the blackouts are severely disrupting the private sector across the country, and financial losses are mounting. Experts predict no end in sight for the recession, while on the horizon, a global energy crisis looms. For IBR, this is Suzanne Lee.
Interesting. So we do get some context of the state of Earth. Now, I'd be curious to know how we're in an energy crisis on Earth. Like, did the population just get to the point where, like, electrical energy... Wow. God. I really am about to say electrical energy there. But, like, renewable sources of energy were just not viable. Like, you know, wind generation, solar... I'd be curious to see, like, no more contextual clues to that. Alright, where is the lab?
Nevik survival tip number 4. Always keep your socks dry while working in extreme frigid conditions. Hypothermia is your greatest enemy, so heat retention and moisture management are key to your survival. Avoid submersion at all costs, and keep a backup pair in your emergency kit. Stay dry, stay alive.
Where's the lab? I know the doc asked for me, I don't know. Yeah, oh, okay, so I can track these. Okay. The more you know. Okay, this was a lab all the way back here. Hope we can get another upgrade. See if we can find some more audio logs. Oh, his lab is all the way out here, jeez.
Processing. Stand by.
Dr. Kovac never settles for mediocrity when greatness would do. His naysayers simply envy his talents, I think. Like Dr. Roman. She could achieve as much as Dr. Kovac if only she wants so. What is the word I'm looking for? Ethical. Can you imagine?
Oh no, ethical is not being ethical in science is
Remember that
interesting.
800-page questionnaire we all had to fill out before we came to this planet? How the hell did Kovac pass the personality screening? He must have cheated, right? I mean, have you spoken to the man? Every time I look at that enormous head of his, I imagine a little alien inside operating at controls. Or maybe a super intelligent lab rat.
Dr. Roman and I certainly had our issues, but I do wonder how she's doing out there. Living off base out in the white like a mountain man is a bit of an overreaction if you ask me, but she was never one for half measures.
Interesting. Never really thought about that, but yeah, I guess it makes sense that they would perform like autopsies of Akrid.
Exposure to the extreme cold reduces blood flow and constricts your blood vessels, reducing your circulatory system's overall volume and increasing your blood pressure. This causes your body to reduce fluid volume by getting rid of the excess water.
So in other words...
When you get cold, you want to pee.
All right. Thanks for that.
No problem.
This guy not want to talk to us? Ooh, audio log.
On a genetic level, the Akrid are remarkably unstable. I can't find a record of a species on any documented world that has such a high rate of mutation. I'm sure the radioactivity level of their blood is no coincidence. Theoretically, if forced by circumstances to adapt for survival, it would only take a couple of generations for an Akrid to evolve into a distinctly different form.
That's very indicative of the games because their forms are very different. With the exception of some of them. Some of them are just like... Some of their forms are just perfect, I guess.
Ah! As you are undoubtedly aware, I've been tasked with rendering thermal energy a viable and cost-effective power source. Unfortunately, the T-energy from subterranean sources, while plentiful enough to run the Coronis installation, has a purity level entirely too weak for the audacious experiments we seek to conduct.
So the stuff we drill out of the ground, not pure enough for science.
If paraphrasing me is critical to your comprehension, then yes. Now listen, the Akrid. There are wild variances in their impurity index. Some are promisingly pure, potentially pure enough for our purposes. I need a survey of local Akrid, samples of their T-energy in the hopes that we can find one with a pure enough composition.
So you want me to kill Akrid, basically?
Yes. I'm hoping to take advantage of your noteworthy efficiency as a killing machine. So, let us begin with the Sapaya, those wretched things that so bedeviled our arrival. If you could kill 20 or so and collect their T-energy samples, I should be able to extrapolate a purity index through vertical analysis of the...
Kill 20 Akrid, bring you this bill. That's the gig? All over it. Thanks, Doc.
Let me update your map with the best place to look for them based on recent sightings and migration patterns. And if you'd kindly hold still, I'd like to equip a sniffer attachment to your suit's tank. It'll automatically gather samples of T-energy particulates in the air after you've made a kill, so you can just focus on the killing.
Jeez. Okay.
Such pitiable incuriosity.
Cool. Kill 20 sepia. Alright, so go grab the T-energy samples. So this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a very linear story, but it seems like we have a little bit of free roam component here in the form of side quest. I wonder if those components on the back of the rigs are like thermal energy reservoirs. Alright, we'll go grab one more upgrade for the rig since we have enough components.
Sweet! Let's do this thing!
We'll do the forearm bash.
You were gonna dig that one. Always a pleasure, my man.
Cool. Alright, we should be square to go out now. I definitely didn't like check to see if there's a visual change to the rig when you upgrade it. Be nice attention to detail if there was.
Jimmy, the science team cooked up a de-icing spray so your rig doesn't freeze with every bad storm. Alrighty, commencing anti-icing procedures. The spray ensures your rig won't freeze in place the second you step outside, but its protection is limited to storms rated below Cardinal class. Copy? Anything beyond that? No guarantees.
The same like de-icing solution they use for planes.
Hey baby, quick message, and not to worry you, but apparently I am slipping quietly out of my mind. Today, I spent the better part of 20 minutes looking for a hat that I was wearing. This week, I found my keys in the door, on the outside, of course, my slippers in the shower, and my toothbrush in the refrigerator. Because you know how important dental hygiene is to produce. Seriously, what is happening? Unless the little man is telekinetic and evil, moving objects around with his mind just in order to drive me crazy, then your wife has become mentally unbalanced. So, that's good news, right? Yeah. I got things totally under control. I don't know. Kisses. Hey, baby. Quick message, and, not to worry you, but apparently I am slipping quietly out of my mind. Today, I spent the...
An interesting dilemma being like worlds apart. I couldn't, you know, you think about it, the only parallel we have, the most substantial parallel we have is astronauts in orbit. So it's kind of interesting to think about that dilemma where, you know, if you're literally worlds apart, you know, it could be several days between receiving and sending a message. Permanent closure? Excuse me, what? Access that cavern through another means? We're back here. The ambience is not it, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds good. I like it, like from an audio standpoint. But from a game standpoint, it is a very unnerving sound to hear. Just the, like, it sounds like the, like, echolocation equivalent of the Acrid. Because I don't know if the Acrid can see, actually. I never really thought about that. So we don't have our umbilical in range, so I'm assuming where we're trying to go is over here somewhere. Yeah, okay, DS Cavern. This is where it was located. Noises. Sweet crunch of acre, I guess. Oh, it's... Well, good thing it was a spawner, we needed to do this quest. Ouch. Ouch. Not all the eggs again. Oh boy. Unnerving noise. Oh, I'm blind, I can't see him. Where? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let me get ammo. Okay. Can we go up there with our grapple? Does not look like we can. Yeah. I think he's in the walls over here. Well, that's that side of quest completed. We're gonna go ahead and do this main quest now that we have, well, actually, I wonder if he'll give us a new type of acre to kill that maybe become, like, revealed, per se, in the next area. So I'll actually go turn that in real quick. Quick run back, so not the end of the world. You know what I'm getting vibes of? Maybe the direction they intended to take this Lost Planet was Gears of War. Like, few control differences, but fundamentally it feels that way. Especially with the cover system. I mean, I don't know how PvP worked in this game. It was, seems pretty extensive though compared to the other Lost Planets as far as the different game modes. Can't go up here, can we? No, okay. I want to know what vital suits they have in this game. What vital suits existed during this period of time. I forget the different, like, names of the vital suits. Lost Planet 2, I think, has like 12. Maybe more. Maybe more than that. Alright. Quick backtrack to go talk to the doc. I think the only thing I find slightly irritating right now is, I wouldn't say irritating, that's a very bold way to describe how I feel about it, but slightly off-put by is the main character being less inclined about the intricacies of the Acrid. I don't know, I think it's a really cool, what's it called? A thing to explore, because, I mean, none of the other Lost Planets really get into the nitty-gritty of the Acrid. You have the different categories of Acrid and, like, how they're basically world-changing categories of Acrid. But you never really get into, like, oh yeah, oh, whoa. I forgot, it just teleports you over to, fuck, I lost train of thought. But yeah, it never gets into like their biology, how they like mutate and stuff. You just know they mutate. You know they have weak spots. You know that they're living, breathing thermal energy pockets, just waiting to be harvested. You never really get them shown to you as like a wild creature, because it's, I mean, it's basically what they're being portrayed as in this game, which makes sense, right? Like, none of the other games really address them as being like an artificial creature or something. They are natural, and they are like basically equivalent of like animals on Earth. It'd be cool to know, like, why they change the way they change their forms the way they do, because there's a lot of different forms in Lost Planet 2.
Ah, yes, my samples. I have an appropriate reward, something to aid in your blood sport. Custom-made specialty ammunition. It's a hobby of mine. I'll forward the recipe to the quartermaster so a constant supply is purchasable from him. Just load your firearm with these and it probably won't take you so long to kill your quota next time. Well, those samples you brought me were worthless. The Sapphire T-energy is not pure enough. So, let's keep looking. I'm sure the T-energy from a different breed of Acrid will yield more promising results.
Yeah, here we go. What are these guys called? The Dongo. Alright. We did encounter the two of these in the beginning mission. They're iconic for me because one of the third games I ever owned on the Xbox 360 was Lost Planet Extreme Condition or Extreme Conditions or something like that. Lost Planet 1. And the very opening cinematic has those dongos like rolling towards your character while they're piloting a VS suit. Super cool. Very iconic scene for me when I was much younger. So they're a very iconic piece of Lost Planet. When I see those dongos, I know I'm playing a Lost Planet game. I just never knew their name. Dongos. I wonder why they have that name. Very interesting. I may have to play through Lost Planet 1 on my stream at some point. I don't believe I'm playing through Lost Planet 2, but I don't think I've touched Lost Planet 1, but I have all three on Steam, so I probably will play through all three at some point. Back out into the wild we go. And one has to wonder how that ship crashed vertically. And still is mostly intact. See where this takes us. Gonna take us back over here. I wonder if there's gonna be out in the, what's it called, out in the open field. I'm also curious, well, obviously from a game perspective, right, the rigs probably weren't a conceptual idea until Lost Planet 3 was in development, but it'd be cool to know why that they weren't present in any of the other games from a lore perspective. It sounds like they're construction vehicles, but it also sounds like there was an intent to weaponize these potentially. Oh, hello. I will say, I think graphically, the Lost Planet 3 is a downgrade from Lost Planet 1 and 2. From a, like, acreage standpoint. I like the world art, don't get me wrong, but I do think graphically it feels like a downgrade. And you'd have to play Lost Planet 1 and 2 to kind of understand where I'm coming from, because, like, shooting the dongos in this game, it feels like they are, I don't know, not as I wouldn't even say destructible. When you shoot them in Lost Planet 1 and 2, they kind of chip, like, because the bullets hit their skin, it, like, chips them away. It was like you damage their pelt, skin, exoskeleton, whatever it is. It doesn't really happen in this game. It's very much like they're like metal almost, and you just see Ricochet. You see Ricochet in the other games, but I don't know. It feels more impactful. It looks more impactful. Dope. Alright. Well, time to go turn this one in. See if the other acre takes us to where the... Sorry, we're gonna do as many of these side quests as possible. I have a alternative goal of getting as many achievements as possible as we play through this, and I imagine there's achievements for side quests, but there's also achievements for like upgrading your stuff, so you need finances for that. I think there is a visual change when you upgrade these things, because this looks different. Like the hand especially, I don't remember there being little like pieces of metal off of it. Yeah, it's definitely different. Okay, hit the laboratory first. Hit the laboratory first, and then check out the armories. We almost have enough for the sniper. I think the sniper was what, 7k T energy. We can also check out what this ammunition is that he was talking about that he gave Nick Quartermaster the recipe to. Also, why wouldn't... Never mind. I was gonna ask why something like special ammunition that may help not be something the scientists just willingly provide for use by everyone. Just seems a bit odd. Got some hidden motivations here. And get some alien isolation vibes, or alien vibes in general.
Stand by.
Excellent. I hope you found the specialty ammo useful, because that's how I'm paying you.
Oh, man. Alright, it looks like that's... Well, he did pay us in T energy, so... I can live with that. Looks like we did all the quests we could do for him for now, so we can go ahead and hit this main quest, go see what's wrong with this relay station.
Processing.
I will say, in some ways, there's more tech present in Lost Planet 3 than there was in Lost Planet 1 or 2. Which is... let me rephrase that. Tech might not be the best way to describe that. Because technically in Lost Planet 1 and 2 you have energy and plasma weapons that are backed by thermal energy. Never mind, disregard. Tech is the wrong thing I'm looking to describe here. Well, no, like this heads-up display, this gauntlet he wears. Well, I guess you technically have something like that. You do have like a heads-up display, but it's never like integrated as part of what its display was. I don't think it's a little bit more grounded. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. They have some physical correlation. Alright, I have to take a momentary pause to go grab some stuff from my work. Have some boxes I need to grab.
What'll it be?
Alright, let's see here. So like, how does these specialty rounds work? They cost 2, you own... maybe there's like an option to switch your ammo. Weapon locked. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright, sniper acquired. Or hunting rifle acquired, sorry. And then...
Good deal, good deal. You be careful out
Wait
there,
a minute,
kiddo.
this is my hunting rifle. It's been in my family for generations. Well, I thought I'd lost it in the supply crash on my first day.
Oh, you just got scammed.
What? No, Jim. This was sold to me recently by LaRoche. Said it was in his family for generations. Sorry, but if you're wanting your money back...
No worries, Birdie. I'm just glad to have her back.
Mr. Jim, Dr. Kovac here. I have another contract for you if you're interested in continuing to sublimate your bloodlust. Come see me.
The president and his opposition allies pulled out of a national unity government today due to fears that the militant Crimson Unity Party would claim remaining energy reserves. Crimson Unity was instrumental in the government's collapse when its well-equipped militiamen overran much of the country in September, forcing the president to cede to a severely crippled national unity government. With the energy crisis firmly rooted and little hope of resolution, observers fear that this latest development will cause a domino effect across the region, plunging the entire continent into turmoil. For IBR, this is Suzanne Lee.
That's not boding very well. It sounds like, there's a very, I wouldn't say high likelihood, but a very good chance that something's going to happen to his wife during his time out here. I mean, he does have a kid, or at least I think that's his kid, and that he's telling his story to. We'll go grab this contract, and then we'll put the stream on pause so I can go grab some items. Shouldn't be more than like, hopefully more than 10, 15 minutes. I just have to get dressed. I have to throw some, you know, half decent clothes on instead of shorts and a sweater.
Stand by.
Well, that last batch of samples was as fruitless as the first. Maybe more fruitless, if that's possible. But I can only drown my sorrows in more science. Let's try another breed.
Unro. Alright. Cool. We'll pause it here. I will be back in 10 to 15 minutes and we will pick it back up. Ugh. Sorry about that. It took a lot longer than I was anticipating. Had a few things to pick up. But I'm back now. So we can get picking up and going. Okay. Dope. We just got done picking up a new mission to go deal with some of the processes. I disable my camera because I'm gonna eat and I don't really want to be seen eating. So I'll turn it back on when I'm done consuming my food. Right. I think it would be really cool to see a remastered Lost Planet Extreme Conditions or Lost Planet 2, really any remaster of any of the Lost Planet games. Primarily 1 and 2. 3 wasn't well received by a majority of the people who play the Lost Planet franchise. I can kind of see why, but also, I don't know, I feel like I haven't had any issues with it, like glaring issues where I'm like, this is horrible. It's hard at times, especially the beginning, jeez. The beginning was ridiculous. But now I'm like, you know, it is what it is. It's not that bad, it could be worse. Sorry, give me 1 second. Take a bite of my breakfast burrito. So it looks like this one's gonna take us in the direction of its west, which works out. Entering Bailey's Crossing.
Jim, one more thing. There's a pump jack near the fueling depot that's frozen clean over. It's on your way to Shackleton's Peak, roughly. You should make good time getting there. Stop by and clear it off with your rig. In fact, you can consider that a standing contract. Anytime you see a frozen pump jack, just clear it off and invoice me later.
They're just rocks. Looks like just rocks. Oh, I missed. Oh, it's not one shot, one kill. 3 shots is insane. I'm sorry. What? How much ammo I got? About as much as a shotgun. I don't know about that one. I don't know how I feel about that. I really need to shoot these with a pistol.
Should have had my head examined getting into bed with Nevik. I told myself the money was too good to pass up. The opportunity too unique. That the devil I know is better than living on the street. But if they're willing to leave their own people to die and cover up that a mission even happened, what's the limit? How do I know they won't just kill us all?
I can't say I blame her. Nevik, at least from the other games, is not great. Well, that's awkward. Alright, looks like I might have to bring the rig over. Too high or something? I'm confused. I'm assuming what that means is I'm too high, or it's too high, or something else. No, okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe I don't have the attachment for that yet. Gonna hide away up there. That's slightly irritating. see around, see if I can get closer to it. There we go. Gotcha. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either, but okay.
Thing's broken. Shocking. Getting stuck in the rocks. Yeah, I was just stuck in the wall.
this takes us. Some very heavy breathing. There is something massive nearby. Just steady breathing. Around here, we might as well continue with the main story as well. Goodies up here. There are goodies up here. A goodie, not goodies.
sorry to bother you while you're at work, but it wouldn't kill you to take the trash out every once in a while? That was terrible. Hey, darling. I can't believe it's been 6 months already. You'd think it would feel normal by now, but it doesn't. Especially not for Hank. He never falls asleep the way he did when you tuck him in. Turns out you have the magic touch. Who'd have believed it? Speak of the devil. I gotta go, babe. I love you. Miss you.
How long was he away from home? Because in the audio, or like the scene you see him at the very beginning of the game, he's like very much older than he is now. I don't know if he ever went back to Earth.
What the hell? Oh, come on!
Okay, I see.
Now I'm getting angry.
No, come back. Back here.
Glad that's over.
Alright, I just realized that I don't have the thermal thing, the thermal energy pickup for my suit. Look at that, there's something over here. Okay.
Hey, beautiful. Just sitting out another storm here. You know, but out of nowhere while I was working the South Valley. Barely got to my rig in time. I don't want to overstate the obvious here, but it is frightly cold out here. Not just winter in Michigan cold. I took a deep breath this morning and the hair in my nostrils froze in place. No joke. Yeah, at least the air's clean, I'll give it that. I'd love to say I'm getting used to it, that the cold is growing on me. But it ain't. Since I came here on that ship, I haven't stopped thinking about you, Grace. Not for 1 minute. The bravery to let me go, raise our boy for a year or two, or who knows? You are a very special lady. If I could stay as strong as you, then I might just make it through this. I mean, it is rightly cold out here. Love you, babe.
Looks like we're gonna get some way to ride zip lines. It seems like a weird pocketed area. Imagine we'll be back here at some point.
Jim, to reach the guts of the relay, you need to get to the top of the mountain. There's a heavy cargo tram system set up. Don't worry, it's plenty sturdy enough for your rig. You'll just need to use your claw to transfer the tram into place.
Back here, maybe. Something tells me something's gonna break that.
Docking procedure in progress.
Yeah, Jim Salvietti here. Listen, our remote feeds are confirming trouble with the tram system. It'll take a full reboot at the top of the summit to get it working, and you'll have to manually boot up each substation along the way. Pain in the ass, I know.
This is gonna be one of those days.
Heavy cargo successfully docked. System malfunction.
Jim, our feeds are showing one of the stations is back online. You'll need to reboot the rest of them along the way to get your rig up to the dish. There's a cave nearby that ought to lead to the first substation. Good luck.
Other acrid do hunt other acrid. I guess that makes sense.
Power restored.
That ought to do it.
System online and ready.
Facial animations remind me of the older Dead Space games. Oh my goodness. Interesting. I didn't realize he doesn't drop the mag when he reloads. It's a nitpick.
That was close.
All these damn eggs.
Station online.
Let's see what that did.
I bet you that's a thermal lake right there. Not a lake of lava.
Where the hell did he come from?
It's injured. And that's gross. Ouch. We're gonna face through walls now. Oh, it died to something. I think it killed itself.
Station online.
Looks like the track isn't aligned. I better adjust it so it's heading toward the peak.
Not very popular, PDN3. Let's say I blame him.
Track rerouted.
That should put us in the right direction.
Oh, that's why I'm an idiot. I take it we're gonna find some upgrade that lets us use that. Sure, you fight a very large version of this acrid on in Lost Planet 1. Every time that music starts playing, I'm thinking we're about to fight a boss. fell to my... Wow. That fall damage is really unforgiving. I miss old Lost Planet 1 where I could jump off a fucking 8-story building and be fine. Why is my grapple not working? It wasn't giving me the grapple prompt.
Somewhere.
Oh boy. Whew. That was a fight. Oh, okay, we're gonna get whatever upgrade we need up here.
Station online.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Lied, we might not get the upgrade up here.
System malfunction. Rebooting system. System online and ready.
Oh boy. 32,000 feet. I can only imagine how difficult it is to breathe up here.
What the hell?
Definitely probably was the doctor who we were told about.
Cronus Actual, this is Peyton. I'm getting the relay patched out, but listen, I don't know how else to say this, but I think we might have a saboteur on the base.
Saboteur? What makes you say that?
I caught a glimpse of an unidentified person as I arrived. Ran off a cliff before I could get a good look, but I think they were tampering with a relay tower.
Jim, no offense. You're not supposed to go stir crazy until you've been here at least a year.
I'm serious, boss. Somebody was out here.
All right, Jim, I believe you. First things first, head into the relay station, raise the satellite dish, and call up the tram. You'll need your rig for the next one.
Oh. Is this what he was talking about, crab monster? Regretting not having that special ammo right now. Ouch, I dodged too early. I dodged too early again.
Cronus Actual, this is Peyton. I'm getting the relay patched out, but listen, I don't know how else to say this, but I think we might have a saboteur on the base.
Saboteur? What makes you say that?
I caught a glimpse of an unidentified person as I arrived. Ran off a cliff before I could get a good look, but I think they were tampering with a relay tower.
Jim, no offense. You're not supposed to go stir crazy until you've been here at least a year.
I'm serious, boss. Somebody was out here.
All right, Jim, I believe you. First things first, head into the relay station, raise the satellite dish, and call up the tram. You'll need your rig for the next one.
Seriously, maybe throw a grenade already? Alright, note to self, stop dodging in that direction when he brings that claw up. This is gonna be painful. I also don't know what's happening with the stream as far as
Cronus Actual, this is
I have to watch this every
I'm getting the relay
time.
patched up, but listen, I don't know how else to say this, but I think we might have a saboteur on the base.
Saboteur? What makes you say that?
I caught a glimpse of an unidentified person as I arrived. Ran off a cliff before I could get a good look, but I think they were tampering with a relay tower.
Jim, no offense. You're not supposed to go stir crazy until you've been here at least a year.
I'm serious, boss. Somebody was out here.
All right, Jim, I believe you. First things first, head into the relay station, raise the satellite dish, and call up the tram.
I think I know what's causing that, but I can't fix it without stopping it. So I'll probably do it after this fight. Is that what's happening? Okay, I'm wasting it. is painful. Yeah, I know it's causing it to freeze like that on stream. But yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the stream, which we might just call it after we get back to base from this mission.
System malfunction.
I don't know why I'm surprised.
Power restored. Attention. Unlocking suspension lines and raising comm dish. Comm dish locked and ready for transmission. Rebooting system. System online and ready.
Cronus Actual, you copy? I've got the satellite dish working. I'm just waiting for the rig to come up.
It's your first time up this high, isn't it? 10 months before the Cronus expedition landed, an engineering crew was sent ahead of us to set up that tram system and the comm dish. It was a major endeavor, and as you can see, a marvel of structural engineering. The oxygen gets pretty thin up there, and winds can blow up to 180 miles an hour, so the challenges must have been extraordinary.
Attention. Heavy cargo tram is docked and ready.
Okay, now that you've got the rig, use the claw arm to align the relay tower and re-establish contact between the comm dish and Coronas.
Another one?
Okay, I did not see that one coming.
I'm not sure how the block system works, but it feels like it doesn't work. This is unfortunate, to say the least. It's dumb that it gets a free hit in every time. Oh, man. Yikes.
Jim, we did a roll call over here, and all Corona's personnel are present and accounted for, except you and Dr. Roman. She hasn't checked in for some time, and if there's any funny business afoot out there, I'd like to make sure she's all right. Do me a favor and check in on her before you head back.
Roger that, boss. Peyton out.
Attention. Heavy cargo tram is docked and ready.
Right, we are gonna come back.
Dr. Roman?
Drop your weapon!
Whoa, whoa. Easy now, Doc.
Who are you? Where'd you come from?
I'm Jim Payton. Just here to check
Where
up...
from?
From Coronis. What the hell, lady? Where else would I be from? Braddock sent me.
I know you.
That's right. I came down with that creepy fella you don't like, with the big head. Just hitching a ride, I swear. Barely know the guy. You may be done aiming things at me now?
Braddock sent you?
I want to make sure you're okay. See if you needed any help.
Touching concern after all these months. To what do I owe such an excess of caution?
Might ask the same, Shotgun Sally.
You've seen it then, haven't you?
It?
Someone in the distance. Watching.
Hard to know what I saw. You say folks start to crack up. Out here in the white too long?
Perhaps. Do you feel cracked?
Can't say as I do.
Then there's something the old man's not telling us. You realize that?
Trying not to.
I know how it is. You didn't come here to ask questions. But believe me, James, this place has secrets. Keep your eyes open, or they'll sneak up on you when you least expect it.
It's all good and ominous, Doc. I'm just here to do a job.
That's convenient. I've got one for you.
If you're really here to help, there is one thing you can do. DNA tagger for your pistol. Collects, analyzes, and stores genetic patterns for my research. Want to help? There's an acrid nest just round the bend. Tag the egg clusters for me.
Sounds easy enough.
Take this. It's a motorized zipline attachment for your grappling hook. You'll need it to get where the eggs are.
Whoops.
I guess any of these eggs will do. That should do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's buffering so much.
Good work, James. Sadly, I don't have the credits to pay you what you're worth, but you can keep the zipline attachment. I'm sure you'll find good use for it. Best of luck out there.
Braddock, it's Jim. Dr. Roman's 5x5. I don't think you have to worry about her one bit.
Glad to hear it. Appreciate you going out of your way.
Of course. Anything else while I'm out here?
Besides the usual standing contracts? Actually, we did just survey a fairly massive T-energy deposit nearby, but it's inaccessible with your current equipment loadout. When you're back, you should talk to Gale about upgrading your rig with some kind of winch system.
Roger that. Peyton out.
Wait, did I hear my name? Listen, Jim, remember how I asked you to find that servo controller off LaRoche's scrapped winch arm a while ago and you sort of blew me off? See, the thing is, I'm gonna need that component if you want the upgrade Braddock's talking about. So, if you find it, I'll be happy to hook you up. I ain't bitter or hurt or resentful or nothing. I'm healthy like that.
I'm gonna restart the stream real quick.